Hi, this is Amy Tate with Insider Travel Report, and I'm here with Peter MacCann from the Managing Director of the Merrion Hotel. Now, Peter, can you tell me a little bit about your spa and the renovation that it's going through, the Tetra Spa?
Okay, well, we have a Tetra Spa. Tetra is an old Irish word that means a land that's hard to get to. It's supposed to create the notion of advanced relaxation. We opened the spa 20 years ago, but the market has obviously marched on from that time, so we're reinvesting in a whole new spa in the area. Presently, we've got an 18-metre infinity pool and a selection of treatment rooms, but we're going to increase that to more than double the size, incorporate 6 dedicated treatment rooms, relaxation area, hairdressing, nails, and all the attractions that you'd expect in a city centre spa.
So you have a beautiful dining room with Chef Ed Cooney, and can you tell me a little bit about the menu and just the whole overall ambience of the beautiful room?
Well, the magic of this room is that one entire side of it is a very tall ceilinged room, and one entire side is a set of concertina doors. By that I mean they literally concertina back, so the entire side wall of the restaurant disappears and you're now in the garden with the water features and the flower beds, and the tables are out in the garden as well, so you can dine in or out. The restaurant's open 7 days a week and open all day, with the exception of a small period of time after breakfast where we need to turn the room. The style is one that was drawn up to try and satisfy the broadest tastes. So you can have anything from a cup of coffee with a snack to a full-blown 7-course banquet dinner with the finest of wines. And you can have that at any stage throughout the day. The other thing that we have tried, we've been diligent about since we opened, is using as much as possible locally caught or locally produced produce. We've been to the forefront in pursuing the notion of fork to table or farm to table before it even became fashionable. To know the provenance of all the foodstuffs we use is hugely important, and that contributes to the quality of what we use. So it's a very relaxed, family-friendly, easy-going type of space to dine in, and many people just sit there to finish dining and stay there.
It sounds absolutely beautiful to be around, nature and understand and see this beautiful weather that we're having in Ireland. And also you do a tea time there as well.
We have 2 afternoon teas. We have our traditional afternoon tea, which is known as our art afternoon tea. Many years ago, we invited the chefs to interpret the art collection that I mentioned earlier into some of the pieces of the pastries, and that took off, that must be 12 years ago, and that's hugely popular. That pretty much sells out every day, and that's in the formal drawing rooms of the main houses. With the advent of the new garden restaurant, or the new garden room, and the fact that we now sit out in the garden, we've introduced a picnic tea, which is a variation on an afternoon tea, but it's a deformalised. It's not as structured as the previous one. So you have a selection of savouries and a selection of sweet dishes, very cleverly presented on miniature picnic tables with baskets, and you can have that in the garden from today.
Well, that sounds absolutely lovely. I think I'm going to go check that out, then maybe get a spa appointment as well, and the new spa's coming up. Tell me just a little bit more about the art for those art lovers. I mean, art is such an integral part of travel and experience of Ireland.
Okay. The art collection is predominantly Irish, featuring pretty much all of the most influential and important Irish artists over the 19th and 20th centuries. There are some European masters in there as well, but not as predominant as the Irish ones. The collection itself is eclectic in that it covers a broad range of tastes. So we have modern masterpieces by Sean Scully, who's world-renowned, right back to a series of Jack Yeats. We've a substantial amount of Roderick O'Connor's, a very important impressionist painter who was influenced by France. In fact, we've one entire room dedicated to him. In this room that we're sitting in, we have a series of original prints drawn at the time of the Battle of Waterloo, indicating all the people who led the different battalions on both sides of that battle. So at every turn, the collection has tried to cover a broad range of tastes, but also touch points that involve the house and its history. In essence, it's a collection that would have evolved as the houses evolved.
So much history and so much art in this hotel. Quite lovely. And this is Amy Tate with Insider Travel Report.